group as a lead, which we did complete eventually. It was so tiresome I quit and I kept playing retail. Yeah. It's like games just aren't made like that anymore. And I think like even in classic WoW, everybody had like summoning alts. So like even though you didn't technically port to the front of the dungeon, you kind of did. Because of the way like everybody had alts. And like this isn't a bad thing, it's just like the game has changed and players have changed. And I think it's important to keep that in mind and not just like assume that things should just always be the same as they used to be, because everything else around it changes. If it doesn't change, then in a way it does change. Because everything is changing constantly and the perception of it changes. Tried this with spell batching. Yeah, like with spell batching was garbage. Absolute garbage. Oh my god, can I invite this person? Or wait, can y'all invite? Or wait, let me leave group. Can you invite me in? I think they're just gonna kill it. Okay. I think we go down here and do the plague spreaders. Yeah, let's go do that. So he spawns over there. We have to wait over there next time. Okay. There's a lot of these we gotta do. An example of that, it's just this is the way it goes. I mean, sometimes it happens. I mean, I'm not gonna get it. Who gives a fuck, man? Like, you're not gonna get them every time. Oh my god, a miss. Honestly, like, one of the best things Blizzard ever did was get rid of that hit rating shit. Like, I hate having my attacks miss. It's like the dumbest mechanic ever. I'm so glad we don't have that in retail anymore. All my homies hate hit rating, bro. Yeah, like get shit resisted or like whatever. Like it's too RNG. I hate it. That's one hates classic RPG elements. I just think it sucks. Like there are a lot of things that are like that are bad about classic RPGs. Like they can be boring. Like I don't care if something's been in the game for 10 years. If it sucks, it shouldn't be in the game for 11. That's how I see it. The stats make it so it isn't RNG. Then why have the stats? If it's a soft requirement that everybody just has to have this, everybody has to meet this arbitrary requirement, then why have it? Why not just make something more interesting? It's WoW brains at work. Hey, on Twinks, you said WoW's about smashing people with lower gear, but can you elaborate? Sure. I think it's pathetic whenever you just buy the gear. It's like the equivalent of people that play Diablo Immortal, they spend $2,000 on the game, and they win arenas, and they think that that's fun. It's pathetic. The difference is with like whenever you get gear in like max level, you earn that shit and you're competing against other people on the same playing field. Whereas like twinking, you're just buying advantages to be able to lord it over somebody who's just started the game. It's completely different. Twinking is for pussies and babies. As I said, I never knew a gladiator that twinked. Have some self-respect. Grumpy? I'm not grumpy. I'm chilling, man. This is my normal personality. Only pussies, babies talk bad about twinking. It's coming from a glad. Yeah, sure you are, man. Sure. Keep buying an enchant so you have like 3 times as much health as somebody else, and kill them. And oh wow, that's so fun. Oh, there's one. I don't think I'll be able to get this one. Got it. Nice. As I said, you know how I know twinking is for scrubs that can't handle it at max level? Because it died whenever they turned off experience off Battlegrounds. Whenever they activated that. Because like every single person, oh no, we just like the gameplay. The moment that they get to do the same gameplay against people that are on the same level as them, nah, they don't want to do that. They're scrubs, man. Garbage. No better than pay-to-win gamers and Diablo Immortal. It's the exact same thing. I bet it's probably the same people even. Oh, but the gameplay's better. Oh, really? Then why do you stop playing it whenever you're fighting against somebody that's as good as you? You think streaming has made you more pessimistic? No, if I ever do... I mean, you guys could probably tell this, right? A little bit with my, my other videos that I did. I used to be a huge asshole. Like, it was insane how big of a dickhead I was. I am nice. I am a reasonable, nice, good person compared to what it used to be. You were enjoying everything back then? No, how do you know? how do you know that? Yeah. Whales are the biggest babies? Yeah, of course. Because the thing is, like, in games like Diablo Immortal, like, they almost feel like they're being... It's like whenever they lose in the game, they feel like they're, like, it's like you go to a restaurant and they're not serving you your food fast enough. It's like, hey, I paid for this. Why do I have to wait to eat my steak? You're happy, boy? You got #1 pars? Fuck yeah, I was. That was legit. I was happy about that. Being an asshole made you good at the game. It did. It did. I remember I used to never... I would never raid with my friends. And I was intentionally, like, not really friends. Like, after Overdose, I was, like, not even really friends with anybody in the guild. Because if I had to kick them out of the guild, I never wanted to feel bad about it. I never wanted there to be, like, for me to question myself. It's like, ah, should I do it because it's my friend? Nah, because I'm not friends with them. That's it. 70 grab with Smash right now? I mean, I'd hope so. I'm level 28. Shit. Yeah, I would fucking hope. Yeah, they can't be special in a game that takes skill to play, so they spend their money to be special. Exactly. Twinking is pussy shit. Diablo Immortal Whales. Can't play with suboptimal friends, that's not how you win. Yeah, I hate having that. That's how a lot of managers are. I'm friendly, but I can't be your friend, so it's easier to pull the plug. Yeah. Yeah, that's what because I remember I would feel bad, like, kicking my friends out. Because I just want to have, like, I'd want to be friends with somebody, but, like, I don't want to have to carry them through a raid, you know, and, like, it complicates things. And, damn. It is nice being a warrior. It's nice. God damn. I think this guy tried to spit on me. Because he spit on the ground right next to me. I think he's coming. Is he coming back for more? It's sad. No, it's not. I play with my friends after the raid. It's not that I don't have any friends. Like, I just don't want to have to raid with them. Oh, I stole that right out of his face. Get the fuck out of here. You harder to make friends when you manage company, yeah, networking, friendship get all mixed up. Yeah, it's like I don't like to have the nuances. Oh, now he waved. Man, he's probably watching the stream. What a pussy. I hate this quest. I wouldn't hate it if they spawned faster. I just want the mobs to spawn faster, that's all. You know, a 5-year job that I hated, I was feeling NPC. Out of my bills 1 year, pursue my dream job, streaming games, got inspired by you, mate. Well, think about it like this. If you just quit your job to start streaming, think about it like this. It can't get worse. You have already made the worst mistake of your life. You've already done it. So you can put that behind you. You never have to worry and think to yourself, man, I hope I don't do something really, really stupid, because you already did it. Like, you're past that. You're done. You know what I mean? So, like, think it can only get better from here. Yeah. Am I supposed to stream because you talk back? Yeah, I try to be logical. I mean, everybody makes mistakes, but overall, I think I'm a pretty logical guy. Never test the depth of the lake by jumping all in. Keep a leg behind. Don't get in the lake, man. I don't want to get... Sometimes that shit's dirty. I remember one time me and Lowell and Tim went down. My dad took me and Lowell and Tim down to the lake. And right before we left, Lowell shit in the lake. Man, he shit in the lake and he fucking drove home. I remember he even told my dad, as we were talking about it on the ride home, my dad thought that shit was funny. There's like other people in the lake too. Oh my god, which lake? I think it was Town Lake here in Austin. I remember. My dad probably remembers. That's nasty, bro. Yeah, I know. Texas lakes are gross, man. Yeah, I wonder why. I remember we used to always go to the public pool, and we'd walk down to the public pool, and it was like kind of a ways away from the house, but we would do it. And anyway, so we would do this, and basically like every day, this is the last one I think we need, every day some like kid would shit in the pool. It was like every fucking day. I feel like if you were a lifeguard there, a good day at work is a day that nobody shits in the pool. And everybody had to go. I remember one time like everybody had to go. Is this where you go? Yeah. They had to go outside the pool. Like, you know, like how you'd have everybody would sit around the pool. And I don't know if anybody has the same experience, right? But like this was popular here in Austin. Like, you just go to the pool. Yeah, so you sit around the pool. Bro, like where the lifeguard gets like that net and fishes the fucking turd out of the pool. And then they have to like de-Clorox the pool for like I think it was a half hour. We had to wait before we could get back in the pool. And I remember I was like, why can't I just swim on the other side of the pool? They're like, well, because that, you know, like, well, I mean, the turd's over there. Like, what? I mean, I'm all the way over here. I mean, shit. You know, it's called shocking the pool. Yeah. We gotta wait for the fucking moral Adam. Yeah, I do, bro. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. There's 3 of y'all, right? And by beer. We get this. Becoming a sentient species and shit in pools. I mean, to be fair, like, it was always like that, you know, because they have, like, the kids section of the pool, and they would, you know, it's just like little kids. I mean, fuck. Popular in Austin, like they have National Pool Shitting Day. I didn't say shitting in the pool was popular. I said the pool was popular. One time, Dylan is a friend of mine I grew up with. The lifeguard pulled him out of the pool and told him he should be wearing a top because he had like really long hair. He kind of looked like, you know who he looked like? Imagine like Inosuke from fucking Demon Slayer, but with like blonde hair instead. Yeah, they pull them out like, and honestly, like that's actually accurate. His house, so they live next door to my dad, and so like I mean we were hanging out all the time, like him and his brothers, just Sean and Dylan, and Sean was like a half year older than me. Dylan was like a half year younger than me, something like that. And I think Sean was a grade ahead of me, of us. Like me and Dylan in the same grade. And it's not Show Me Your Dick Dylan. It's another Dylan. And is that him? No. And anyway, ma'am, please curse. Yeah, he was not happy about that shit. And so one time, like Dylan's mom made him clean up his room. And like he didn't have a carpet in his room, and like his room was basically like concrete and dirt as a floor. Oh, did we get it? We got it. And so like yeah, it was like straight up like some fucking ghetto ass fucking shit, right? And so one time, like, so I was helping Dylan clean up his room because it was just like such a situation. It was like, I'm gonna help Dylan get this shit sorted out, right? And so his mom comes in, and Dylan says to his mom, "You think 99.9% of everything in my room is garbage?" And she looked around and she was like, "No, but about half of it is."
King's honor, friend.
And Dylan,
Light bless you.
Dylan, oh, we gotta kill more of these dick suckers. Dylan, fucking, he like screeches and he throws himself onto like his mattress, cause like that's the thing is like Dylan, you know, they slept out, like he didn't have a bed frame or a bed, like he just had a mattress on the floor. Like I had a mattress on the floor, Sean had a mattress on the floor, like Cameron I think had a bed, Lowell I think he had a bed, and he also pretty much slept on the floor a lot. Tim had a water bed, but that was about it, right? And so this was normal. And anyway, so fucking it was so bad, like, and she wasn't wrong either. Like it was a shithole. I'm gonna be honest. Like that house was absolute shithole. I remember my mom was like, she liked going over to like their house because it was the one house that like was more fucked up than ours. Oh, we don't want to fuck with Morbid Fell. Cause like, well, the thing is, like, imagine like they were as dirty and as messy as like me and my mom, but man, why are you pulling him? What are you doing? Oh my God. But there's 4 of them, and only 2 of us. What is this? Yeah. You don't live in poverty anymore? Not really, I mean, but yeah, just get away from these. Oh, they're down there. I forgot. It's down here in the bottom. I'm dumb. I haven't done this in so long. I thought it was up near Morbid Fell. Did you see Dragonflight beta starts today? Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. Of course I did. How could I not? Asking again, Starforge PC? Yep. They finally got one over to me, and I'm gonna unbox it just a little bit. I'll probably do that after I watch a couple of videos, maybe, and go from there. Yeah, I'm glad finally I'm gonna get a new one. I don't know how I'm gonna get it set up. I'm thinking I might put it like right there, and so people can see it on camera. It's gonna be hard to get it to work. I'll figure it out though. You know, wear a two-hander? Is it just prot life? It's prot for now. I'll go from there. When's the last dental appointment? I don't have an appointment for the last one because it's like it's dependent on the next one. But it's something I'm working through. Where are the mobs? There's one mob. One fucking mob, man. Didn't get a Beasto PC not that long ago. NZXT sent me one, but that was like 2 years ago, something like that. Like I want to get a new one. How does it feel after leveling, doing it so many times before? It's whatever. It's like just something like, I think what I'm enjoying is that I never really leveled the warrior back in Wrath that much, right? Because I was already 70. So it's like, it's kind of a new experience for me in a way. So I'm enjoying it. It's nice. I get to play, my favorite class. It's a new, it's like, I don't plan on taking this very seriously. Like, I just do whatever the fuck I want. Like, because like whenever I have like a goal in a game, like I will get to that goal. Like I'll fucking pop off, do what I need to do. Where's all the skeletal raiders? I need a bunch of them. There's none of them. Where are they? These are just warders. Where the raiders at? It's not there as old as Sojourning. Well, it's just it's like sometimes it's like like you spend a lot of time like thinking about like how you're gonna play the game, where it's like, actually man, I just want to play the game. I'm just gonna have some fun and enjoy myself and do what I want. It's like not everything has to have a grand design or an end goal. Sometimes I can just do something that I feel like doing and enjoy it. That's how I see it. We need 13 raiders? God damn it, man. Do you not think crafting is a significant portion of the fun? What the fuck is fun about crafting? You just get all the gear and you click a button. The fuck are you talking about? Like, think I'm gonna pog out over that? Like, it's cool if it's like something hard to get, but most of the time, like, shit's not that hard to get. I'll be honest, like, the only item that's fun to craft is sulfurous. The sulfuron hammer. That's the only fun item to craft. Everything else is like a joke. Theory crafting? Oh, theory crafting? Yeah. I was talking about that earlier, about how like that's what makes me excited for Dragonflight. Is like I've really like one of the things that, it sounds stupid, but like it's actually true. One of the reasons why I like playing this character is I want to see like what the potential of the character is, like leveling, right? Like it's cool. It's like, oh, what's it gonna be like whenever I get this talent or that talent or something like that? And it's like I'm just playing the game and doing what I want to do in that way. Make some of your own gear. Yeah. Country certain builds and stuff. Miss the old days, just picking out our abilities because I think they're cool. I mean, you can still do that. It's just like, I feel like everything, like there was a meta back in the day, absolutely. I feel like a lot of people, like they weren't in that good of a guild, so they didn't really see that there was a meta. Because it was like, to them, it was just like, oh, well, you know, you just fucking pick whatever you want. But like, I'll tell you one thing, like if you were in my guild, like this is how much they min-maxed it, right? So like, remember Crip? The guy I told you worked on Trump's campaign, fucking Shadow Priest, got Atiesh. We had him use Atiesh in Black Temple until he got the staff. That's why in all the other screenshots, he was using the Zergling on a stick staff. Because we made him use Atiesh because we mathed out the value of him giving the extra group spell power. And we said, Shadow Priests are already low DPS. Your buff to the rest of the group using Atiesh is actually a higher DPS bonus to the entire raid, or sorry, to the group, because remember how Atiesh would give you 23 spell power? Well, think 23 times 5, that's, what's that, like 92 or something, right? Or sorry, times 4. I guess, yeah, it's like 90, yeah, 92. And so 92 spell power, especially if you look at it, that's like 92 spell power on the highest DPS classes. Like Shadow Priest wasn't that good in BC. So like people are like, oh, I miss whenever people didn't use to min-max. That's what we did. We did that in 2007, 2008. We were min-maxing Atiesh and Burning Crusade raids. Talk about min-maxing. That's crazy. It wasn't. It was big dick. That's what we did, like all the time, like because that was the best thing to do. But we did the math. That's the best thing to do. Just do that. Crip was good with that. He was a little pissed, right? Because he couldn't get it. We wouldn't give him any new loot. But you know, it's like eventually he got his stuff and everybody got their stuff. That's just the way it worked. Normal raiding guild is going crazy. I mean, like we were a high-end guild, and so it made sense. But like, especially now for Classic, you don't need to do that. I mean, we didn't need to do that. It's just like we wanted to play at the highest level. High-end degenerates, yeah. Thinks he was high-end because they min-maxed. I think we were high-end because we got some of the world top 100 kills in Black Temple. We cleared at least part of Sunwell pre-release, or sorry, pre-nerf. My guild got to Saffron in original Nax. It is what it is. Is you okay if they hypothetically made WoW 2 and nothing carried over at all? Yes. Totally okay with it. I know it went that hard in vanilla. I wasn't in the guild then. That's a bit of stolen valor, to be honest. But I wasn't in the guild, but the guys that were in the guild doing that min-maxing were the ones that did it. Like, I didn't make the decision to min-max the, you know, the Atiesh. It was my raid leader. Yeah, I didn't. I think I zoned into Nax like once in vanilla WoW. I didn't kill any bosses. You saw a new Ashes of Creation map? No, I was gonna watch the Narc video about it today, actually. The group killed Maru pre-nerf. It's still one of my best memories. Congrats, man. Like, we didn't get that. Like, we didn't even get that far. I feel like everybody in my guild, the thing is, like, at the end of BC, like, my guild, like, they came from, some of them, like, played together in EverQuest. So, like, they were, at the time that, like, whenever BC was ending, a lot of them had been, like, raiding and playing together for, like, 5 years, 6 years. So, at that time, a lot of them that started in, like, college, you know, they were getting accepted to, like, their first, like, big career job or something like that, so they didn't have the time to raid, and so we started taking it a lot more easy, like at the end of BC, and we came back pretty hard for Wrath and also for Kata, but it was pretty hard to keep up with everybody because like everybody had like their own job and their own like responsibilities and shit. Like I was like one of the youngest ones in the guild. Like, whenever I joined, I was like 16 or 17. And it was like me, like, it was me, fucking Namani, which was like the, the 16-year-old girl the Crip would argue with all the time. And, Dakina, Palladini, and, I think Bozy. And that was it. Is that gonna be 80 and playing WoW? Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't really think about it too much. Like, I just play whatever I want at the time. Crazy, you remember everyone? Yeah, I do. I remember all. The thing is, like, if I forget, nobody else will remember. So, like, somebody has to fucking remember what happened. I mean, it was a good time back then. Good fucking times, man. Yeah, exactly. There's a 14-year-old kid doing, yeah, like, I didn't, the thing is, like, I was absolutely, like, super obnoxious kid, but by the time, like, I started, like, really raid leading and making decisions, like, they actually, fuck, let me invite him. Can I invite him? Fuck. You join after the mob died. Oh, whatever, who cares? Just have to wait and keep killing them. So today, I think that that warrior's never been max level. Which warrior? This one? What'd you think of Kata overall? I thought Kata was great. I love Cataclysm. I think the people that didn't like it were people that, like, I loved RBGs. If I was on my retail account, I'd show you guys right now. Oh, he's fucking, speaks Spanish. I don't know, I mean, wait, that one doesn't matter. Like, he's got the language change. It's not like he doesn't know. Whatever. Anyway, so, like, I had so much fun playing RBGs. RBGs were fucking amazing. I loved it. I also liked the raids. But I did think, like, the reason why I joined Indestructible is because, like, I could pug in Wrath, but the raids in Cataclysm were just too fucking hard. You couldn't find good people to pug with. Last patch was dog shit. Yeah, I actually think Cataclysm, if you really go patch by patch, Cataclysm was really good until Dragon Soul. Like, I think that the Molten Front Offensive was probably one of the best variations of outdoor content added inside of an expansion they've ever had. Molten Front was, yeah, I fucking love that shit. Sorry. Oh my god, why is there... I wish they would fix this. Change some of these spawns. This is annoying. Kata was great for casters and rogues mostly? Nah, that's only the last patch. I guess second patch too. Because, you know, like you had fucking Cunning of the Cruel and the staff and... even if you didn't have the staff, you also had, what was it called? Zackrawrr the Poisoned Mind. It was a dagger you could get. Any dungeon will I do again? From Cataclysm, which I liked the Cataclysm dungeons. I thought Lost City of Tol'vir was good. I enjoyed that one. It's just so funny to me that, like, they make a quest where you have to kill 15 mobs, and, like, the ones that you need to kill 15 of, there's like one for every 3 that you only need to kill 3 of. So stupid. I gotta get 2 more. I should make Grim Batal. Yeah, I like Grim Batal. Like, I remember I made a video of myself, like, tanking in, like, full best-in-slot Dragon Soul gear. I think one of my favorite ones was actually Shadowfang Keep. I'm done. I'm gonna kick this guy out the group. Let's go. Nothing personnel. I mean, it's just we gotta move on. Told Brad was nice. I finished that. I wish they'd add it to the Epic BG rotation. Yeah, I mean, told Brad, I don't think it was as good as people remember. I wish that whenever they added in, so like, how cool would it be if they had like Cataclysm time walking, and they scaled everything up from like the Molten Front and made it give new rewards for that week that were like unique and like really good for leveling gear.
Well met.
Like that'd be really cool.
For the Alliance.
Give it to the bishop. All right, let's go talk to Abercrombie. Like, and like imagine like mop time walking, like they scale everything in Timeless Isle up. Like everything goes from like level fucking like 30 or whatever it is, all the way up to 70 or 60. That would be badass. Let's see, besides that, what else would I want to see? Oh yeah, I gotta go do this. Realize my own personal judgment. Well, I mean, let me think. So like for Wrath, imagine if they added Wintergrasp back for Wrath, and like winning a Wintergrasp gave you 10,000 honor once. Like if you win one that week, you get 10,000 honor. Like and have it be like a one-time thing for like each time. Each time that's a thing. Like I think that'd be fucking badass. Like more, not 10,000 is more than enough. That'd be so sick. Yeah, it'd be fucking awesome. And then like, let's see, for BC, I feel like Netherwing Isle or Netherwing Island would probably be cool. No, they should do the Isle of Qualdanis, because like that was the best one, right? Isle of Qualdanis. So they could do both and like alternate them. But I think it's good to have like one spot where everybody goes to, because it's just like more fun. From beta today, it's coming out December likely. Yeah, they're gonna probably release it December. That's what I'd assume. Tana and Jungle time walking. For Mists of Pandaria, or sorry, for WoD. What would be cool if they did for WoD? I mean, maybe Tana and Jungle. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I think that they should just do. They should do the other ones first. And then if, like, I think that if they did it, what they should start with is Timeless Isle. Like, do Timeless Isle because that's the one that everybody likes. That's the big one. So do that, and if people like it, do another one. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, literally, it's in the name. It's timeless. Yeah, true. Of Qualdanis started it, Timeless Isle perfected it. Yeah, I thought Timeless Isle was really good. I also thought Molten Front was really good too. I loved it. World Bosses actually gave tier on Timeless Isle. I don't remember them giving tier. I don't think they gave tier. You talking about Ordos? Man, I don't remember getting tier from Ordos. I remember getting lookalike gear from Ordos that was named after PvPers, but I don't remember actually getting the gear itself. The four Celestials? Yeah. Yeah, true. I forgot that was a world boss. I thought it was just like a daily quest or something.
See you around.
Raw Blossoms. How much is this going to be? What do I get for this? 1,500 experience. Like, is that even worth it? I don't know. I think I'll do that if I have to come by there, but aside from that, it's just not going to happen.
Hey there.
Oh, there it is. Oh, 10 slot. 10 slot. There it is.
Have a good
Holy
one.
shit.
Need help? Well met.
Okay.
Light bless you.
Perfect. And I turn this shit in, then I'll be good to go. Ding ding. There it is. I guess we just do Tactical Mastery again. Like it's like this row is like really low value.
Need help?
Oh, that's a big upgrade. Nice.
Light bless you.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so I guess we got to turn this one back in, and then we'll go back to Stormwind. Seems like the best idea. Bottle of moonshine. There's no shot I'm doing that. Just watched a video how correctly do time walking dungeons. Subbed and it was destroying those dungeons. I had so much fun. Yeah. I used to like doing videos like that. That shit was fun. I think we're about ready to go over to STV. I'll probably watch some videos soon too. Maybe do that in like 30 minutes or so. What do I really have to watch today? Actually, yo, Vera, can I put you on follow and like look at shit? Here, let me put you on follow. Like we need to go over to Mortal Adam's grave. It's like right there. Okay. Let's see what we got to look at. Let's see. I'll probably watch this one here. Yeah, that'd be good. Let's see. Is there anything else I really got to look at? Esports teams are predatory. I'll watch this one. Okay, I think that's where we're at. Watch later. It's maybe gonna watch this. Why video games aren't fun anymore. I was gonna watch this, yeah. That's a big one, huh? Okay, all this shit's already started. Okay, I think that's a good place to start. I might watch this one too. This one could be interesting. Yeah, we'll see. See if there's anything worth looking at on my Reddit. Got cease and desist letter from Andrew Tate. Demands I stop talking about him. Thoughts? People really about that, huh? Don't hex the water. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's a long video. NFT theft. Yeah, I might watch this. Fuck, that's a lot. 2 hours. Is this sword even good? 23 damage, arcane damage. I think it's just cool. It's not even really good. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do this rot blossom shit. It's like really no experience. Oh yeah, let's go over there and do that Legend of Stalvin shit. Watch the Narc previous video? Yeah, I might do that. Upper Echelon Gamer has new videos about YouTube lawsuit I want to watch. So, Business Casual DM'd me. That's the guy who's filing the lawsuit against YouTube. And he was like, I saw your video about, you know, like your reaction. And he's like, can you watch my original video? And I was like, yeah, I'll watch your video first before I watch any more of them. Because I think that's fair. You know, like, because he didn't tell me. He said, I mean, obviously he said, you know, Upper Echelon Gamers is wrong. But like, I think that's fair that I'll watch his side of it, and then I'll make my own decision. It's 2 hours. I just watch it at night whenever I'm just doing something else. Need the context, yeah. So I'll do that before I make another video about it. I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying that, you know, we'll see what happens. Wait, Solomon's plea to Westfall. Well, where the fuck did the plea go? Well, fuck this.
Be careful.
Is that guild name a political statement? Yeah. Club Ashley Creation wasn't covered by art. Nodes can have multiple tiers of vassal nodes under them. You can make an Olympus empire. Yeah, I mean, to me, I'm not really about a bunch of like bullshit. I just want to play. Like, obviously, like we'll do some fun stuff on the server, sure. But like, I'm just trying to play the game and have fun. Like I don't like being, the thing to me is like, I don't like being the like all-powerful king, I guess, in like, you know, that metaphor where like you've got like all these guilds under you and shit. I actually like being more of just a mercenary. That's what I like, just being one guy out for himself and only himself, and that's all I care about. That's what I prefer. Take it to clerk dick sucker. All right, let's go do that. It's like an NPC? Not really like an, no, it's not like an NPC. Okay, so I think he's over here, right? Where the fuck is the clerk Daltrey? Oh, okay. Let's fly, yeah, I think we'll fly over to Duskwood first. Oh, we see a Scarlet Monastery expansion? I don't know. Wrath changed mounts to 20? Yeah, I thought it was 30 in Wrath, actually. I must have been wrong. Where's the Fallen trailer? Yeah, I did. I thought it looked badass. Looked amazing. I think you're gonna end up talking yourself out of this game sooner or later. You keep talking about your motives to play. I don't know. I think people always try to like figure out why I do something or like whatever. It's just a game, man. Like, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Yeah, thanks, psychologist. Like, stop, fucking weirdo.
You need something?
Alright, let's go.
See you
Oh,
around.
fuck. I didn't get the flight. God damn it, bro. I didn't get the flight master. Oh, fuck. That's fine. It's fine. Just go over there. It's not a big deal. Let's see here. It took 2 semesters of psychology. Yeah, I know. That's the way it goes, man. Watch along possibly tomorrow? No, I'm not planning on it. You got time for the 2-hour video? Yeah, true. What I love about Classic is community. I think that the community in Classic, like, the thing is, the community in Classic is like kind of, it's like toxic, but it's okay in a way. But I think as a streamer, it can be boring and like weird. There's like a lot of things that are, like, I think EVE Online is an example of this. Like, EVE Online is a relatively popular game that has like a big community, but it's like not a good stream game. Like Rust is kind of the same thing, where like the things that happen in Rust make for great videos, but in terms of like streaming content, Rust is like not that great to stream unless it's like a streamer server or something like that. So like that's my perspective on it. Classic community's most self-loving, rose-tinted goggles, most mouth. I mean, there are a lot of classic players like that. Not all of them, but like, I mean, obviously there's a lot of them. It was boring to watch, but the stories are incredible. Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised you're not tired of being human after 20 years. I've actually been human for 32 years. Can imagine that. People I met in game and quality people in classic, 99% of them, because I'm not a streamer. Yeah, and like that's the thing is like, so like the experience a streamer has in a game is in a lot of ways not normal. Like this is not normal what an average person experiences. We said earlier, classic, we expect you to know all the mechanics. Well, it's also, I mean, this is just generally the way that games go, is like with Lost Ark, even in Lost Ark, people get pissed off in Legion raids. Basically, the more punishing a mechanic is, and the more punishing a fail state is, the more people will be unwilling to... It's actually good I came over here to turn that in. The more people will be unwilling to accommodate mistakes. Because it's like, okay, you made a mistake, and like now you're wasting my time. But the more that, you know, the game is forgiving for mistakes and it doesn't have like these like fucking binary pass-fail things, then I think people are going to be much more open to, it's like, you know, you messed up, it's okay. But if you make things really punishing, that's whenever you're not going to have a good time. That's whenever people are going to be mad, and it's going to be an issue. I'm just going to abandon all this shit. I'm not going to do it. Okay. We are good. Pretty sure how experience of classic is different whenever you stream versus play off stream. Well, yeah, I mean, like for example, like you can't really I mean, on a PvP server, it's different for obvious reasons, because like people will know where you are, and like people will attack. Like whenever I do a battleground in like retail, for example, everybody's always attacking me. They're always attacking me. Like if I look at damage taken, I'm the top, and it's like I should not be the top, but I am, because my name's Asmongold and people want to attack Asmongold. It's just that simple. And so that kind of sucks, and it makes it to where I can't really play the game the way a normal person could play the game. But like that's an example. Another example is like, so like streamers don't really have to worry about, like they don't have to worry about like the amount of time they can play the game either. So like you never really have to parse out like, oh, I can only play for 3 hours today. You can, your job's playing video games, so like you can just play for as long as you want. Now obviously it's not always good content to do that, so people still don't want to do that.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Apparently not. Yeah. It's up to you though. You could add delay in BGs or something. Nah, it's off stream. Like this is like just completely off stream entirely. Like I'm talking like I'm playing the game by myself. It's 2 in the morning. As streamer, you also get a lot of free shit. Yeah, exactly, right? And so like it's easier for you to make groups. I think being able to make groups is like a big factor. And like also even whenever you're a streamer, like you will get advantages that are like very small advantages. Like you'll get you're more likely to get invited. People might buy out your auctions. You have people that are able to help you more often, so it's easier for you to find solutions to problems. There's a lot of things that just make things easier as a streamer, and so like the way that you play the game is going to be different. There are also things that make it harder too, right? I mean, you have people that are trying to like annoy you and like get your attention and try to get you to fucking respond to them. So like there's always going to be a give and take, but it's absolutely a distorted experience. Small advantages? Are you kidding? Free gold? What the fuck? Yeah, but you just buy gold.
Hello.
I mean, everybody buys gold.
Safe travels.
I mean, it's not like an average player can't do that. You just buy gold. No, you get banned for that? No, you don't. Unlikely that you'll get banned. Need some gold, man. I've had people. Yeah, I mean, that's just. And also, like, for example, like, I was gold capped in, like, Cataclysm and, like, Mists of Pandaria. So, I had a lot of gold even before I streamed. Because I would sell carries all the time. Like, I was selling carries in Wrath. I really started selling carries in Cataclysm. Like, I would sell any kill. Like, I would sell the bear mount. I would sell different achievements. I would sell fucking anything. Not stolen from guilds? No, we didn't. Well, one time Jeff made his own guild, and then he ninja'd his own guild bank. And I invited him to my guild after that, and he gave me like 20k out of that. But besides that, like, I don't think that was really any of it. Good worthless vendor items for extreme amounts of gold, you mean? No, like, for example, like, I would carry people through achievements. Because, like, people would want to get a mount for an achievement, but they wouldn't know how to get the achievement. So I would get a group together and do it for them. And they would pay me gold to do that. Like, I did that all the time because, like, I looked at it from the perspective of, like, okay, well, these things are hard for other people to do, but they're easy for me to do. So how can I do something that I like doing? I have a unique, because I was the top on the whole server for the achievement points, right? So, like, if you wanted to buy something, who better to buy it from than literally the best person on the server? So, like, I was the best one to do it. And because of that, a lot of people would buy the carries from me. And I would sell things like Heroic Alakir to Dragon Soul Clears to Shard runs. Like, basically, I told people, it's like, if you need something done in the game, if you give me enough gold, I'll do it. That was it. I will figure out a way to do it. And I did. And that's why I had a bunch of gold. And also, I was really good at coming up with farming methods, too. Like, if you look at some of the farming methods that I had, and you look at the old videos back then, I was one of the first people that came up with a lot of the different, like, very popular farming methods. Because I had the best gear. A lot of the other people that made YouTube videos back then were garbage. Just trash players. And so, and I think a lot of them, to be honest, still are. And so, they didn't know, like, by the time that they got to the point to where I was at in the game, like, I would have already been there for 6 months. So I could do something that they would never be able to do. Hearing our stories, you must have invented the game. I did. True. Fire hardened mail. I don't think I really need to do that. I'll go see what that is, though. Who the fuck is Pound Cake? So like, people like WowHabs are trash players too? Well, WowHabs didn't really do the same kind of videos. Like, WowHabs made videos in TBC. So like, I wasn't making, I never had to compete against somebody like WowHabs. Because like, he didn't make videos like I made. Like, I know you're trying to start drama or something like that, but like, it's like, you don't even know enough about the game to insult me.
You got my attention.
Off with you.
Oh yeah, no shot I'm gonna do this. Missing diplomat, I guess I'll do that too. Alright. Guy for a flat path don't exist? Yeah, maybe. Played WoW first time 2016. Confused my level 100 warriors 45. What have I missed? I mean, it's inflation, man. It's hitting everybody. Yeah, inflation hits everybody. Oh my god, it's a cat. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. It's Mr. Bigglesworth. Fuck yeah. Okay, so
What can I do for you?
I guess I'll just come in here and do all these quests.
Hey there.
Watching your achievement guides back in Kata way before you're on Twitch. Can confirm it was the best guy.
See you later.
It was the best guy and it wasn't even close. I guess I gotta go talk to this guy. Might as well just walk around, get all these done. Yep, was not even close. Your How to Solo X achievement videos were the shit back then. Loved them, helped a lot, yeah. And so like that's how, cause like I started doing videos after like I stopped like farming so much because I had so much gold, like I didn't need any more money. And so that's what I did a lot. And I went and made videos on how to do, like how to solo X or Y raid, or how to complete X or Y achievement solo, stuff like that. And I did that a lot. Like that was like the majority of my content, was like guides on how to solo and play and beat things in the game. And it was actually probably one of the reasons why I stopped doing YouTube videos, is because people stopped caring about that. Like people stopped caring about being good at the game, and they just wanted to talk about how the game was bad, or how the game used to be good, or like meta videos about the game. Was Arthas wrong for killing his father for power? It wasn't Arthas at that point. He was being controlled by the sword. Yeah, I mean, like, what do you mean? Like, he was being controlled by the sword. You ever gonna upload another video on Zackrawrr channel? Yeah, eventually. It was being controlled by the jailer? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. This is a question then. If he didn't have the sword, don't you believe Arthas was hungry for power still and still would have done so? No, I don't think so. I think that everything that Arthas did up until he grabbed Frostmourne was entirely ethical. It was ethical, results driven, and honor bound. Everything that he did until he grabbed Frostmourne. Yep, it's calling of Strathlome, he was totally in the right. The boats, totally in the right. It's actually historical. Cortez did that. Cortez was a bad guy, but it actually worked in motivating his men to keep pushing forward because they wanted to leave. So burning the boats and making it to where like there's only one path forward and you can't go back is historically rooted in something that was effective. What about him killing the mercenaries? I don't remember why I did that.
Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember why it happened. He could have sustained from harming Muradin, became a bitch the moment he grabbed the sword. Well, he didn't become a bitch. It's just the sword was a mind control. Like, that's all. It just MC'd him. Story about war, people are going to kill people? Yeah, I mean, like, you've got to keep in mind, like, you know, he's trying to save his kingdom, so, like, killing some mercenaries, I mean, sure. Not a big surprise that would happen.
Greetings.
Launch
For
your
the
back
Alliance.
ass. Okay. I guess I'll go do that in a bit. So was Sylvanas MC'd? I mean, I find that to be like, that's a... See, like, I don't know the answer to that. I don't even think Blizzard knows the answer to that. Yeah, I don't think they have any idea. But, like, if Sylvanas... Like, it was just... Yeah, it was just, like, so confusing. She was for a while, but she broke free. Yeah, it's just like, it's too confusing. He made a lot of bad decisions, you can't blame him, but it was his fault, if that makes sense. No. Arthas, like, culling of Strathlum was the only thing that he could have done. Realistically, it was the smartest option to do. And Uther and Jaina were pussies, and so they didn't help him. Arthas made a decision only a king could make, and they were too naive to see that. And because of that, it led him down a path of darkness, and it's completely their fault. Arthas did everything in service of the kingdom, and what does he get out of it? He gets monologued at by Sylvanas, and he gets turned into 35 anima. It's fucking pathetic. That was right here. Oh, maybe I talked to the guy and then I click on the box. Yeah.
How are you? Have a good one.
Before that, he got himself stranded in Northrend by burning his ships. He may have had no choice in Strathlum. At that point, he got there at his own point. No, that's not really true, because like if you look at it contextually, right? He was chasing Mal'Ganis, who he thought pretty much started the plague. So it's like, of course that's what he's gonna think. I mean, obviously, like, he's got to stop Mal'Ganis because Mal'Ganis just destroyed his city. Or one of his cities. Yeah, it's like, if you don't kill Mal'Ganis, he's just going to do it again. So he had to do that. He could have prepared more? I mean, maybe, maybe not. He wouldn't have needed to prepare more if, you know, his mentor and his girlfriend hadn't abandoned him. Yeah, he wouldn't have needed to do that. Theramore was a good move too. True, Garrosh was right. Bombing Theramore was a good idea. I mean, like, it was obviously a good idea. Everyone's, oh, but there's civilians there. It's like, yeah, I saw them. They were walking around the tanks. Of course he bombed it. What the hell do you expect? Yeah, you go over to Theramore, there's tanks everywhere. What the hell you mean? Yeah, they're fixing tanks. They're right over there. Retaliating as he did was falling into Mal'Ganis' plans. That's true. Who would win, Paladin, Arthas, or Garrosh? Probably Arthas would. Like, I would say, in terms of, like, pure... Like, you've got to remember, like, Garrosh was a badass. But Arthas, number one, like, Paladins are, like... I mean, look. They're like warriors, but they have extra abilities, too. Like, they're gonna be more powerful than warriors. Like, that's what it is. Like, yeah, there you go. Grom versus Arthas.
Be careful.
Just a sec. Let me get this here. I have to think. I think, like, in most cases where it's a warrior that's involved. Bottom, cover an old thing. What the fuck? Where the fuck do I have to go? Oh, right. Yeah, let's go over there. I would say that in terms of raw strength, I don't even think Garrosh is really, like, that high up there. I don't think so. Because, like, the only person that he beat was Thrall. And Thrall at that point was, like, basically retired. You gotta remember, like, like, Sarfang went to challenge Garrosh, and for whatever reason that didn't happen. Cairn Bloodhoof, the only reason Garrosh beat Cairn is because he had the poison weapon, which, to be fair, was not, he didn't know this. he lost to Varian. Let's see. Who else did Garrosh fight? Manaroth, though? Garrosh didn't kill Manaroth. Grom did. Grom killed Manaroth in the main storyline and the alternate storyline. Terranzu, yeah, I guess he beat the panda, but I mean, like, I don't know. Karen would have owned him? Yeah, like, Karen Bodov was like the Tauren. Like, he was the big dick. And so there's no way Garrosh would have won. He led the offensive with Starfang against the Scourge? He led the offensive, yeah. But he wasn't fighting. Like, it's not like there's no, like, real, like, the reason why Starfang was there is because Thrall wasn't really sure that Garrosh could do the right job. So I would say that's, like, not entirely all Garrosh. He beats you in Duratan, 2v1 in WoD. Yeah, but, like, Duratan's just, like, Duratan's not, like, some incredible, amazing warrior. Garrosh was the only character in Shadowlands that stayed true to? True. Yeah, Garrosh was good. I just think, like, in terms of like who would be like the best warrior, I think probably Varian. Like, whenever you really think about it, I think Varian would probably be the most powerful warrior in the game. Broxigar? The only reason Broxigar was able to wound Sargeras is because he had the Axe of Cenarius. Broxigar was a powerful warrior, but his main feat of strength was something that was just empowered by a druid. Sarfang is best? I'm trying to think. Yeah, Ando and Lothar. Yeah, I mean, maybe Lothar would be more powerful than Varian. It's hard to say. I think you can make an argument for that. Grom over any of them? Well, the thing is, like, Grom, the thing is, like, Grom was, like, not really this big, beefy guy in Warcraft 3, I felt. Like, Grom was more of, like, a thin, you know, like, well-maintained warrior. Like, a well-trained warrior, in a way. Like, it's not like he was just big brute. That they made him, like, in WoD.
Need help?
Okay, I'm not doing
you.
that. Legend of Stalvin.
Go with
Okay.
honor, friend.
Grom was Blade Master? Yeah, Grom was a Blade Master. He wasn't just like a raw brute strength warrior. He had Agi, yeah, he was rolling decks. Exactly. He was no gladiator. Yeah, you've got to keep in mind, like, Varian was literally a fucking gladiator.
Alliance.
And Varian was a gladiator that beat Garrosh in hand-to-hand combat. Who's a mad acknowledge Huel and High Mountain? Well, yeah, I mean, like, for sure. But, like, it's kind of like that character, like, you don't really know a lot about him. When did he beat Garrosh? Whenever Varian's, like, soul, or, like, his mind got split into two, kind of like what happened with Sylvanas. And he was Logosh the Gladiator for a long time. And, like, that's whenever, like, in the Legion cinematic, where he comes out and he's got, like, the fucking dual-wielding swords. Like, that's kind of what it's supposed to represent, in a way. Varian's death was lame. It was lame, but he also fucking killed a Fel Reaver by himself. I mean, you got to keep that in mind. That was badass. If Garrosh voice lines removed from Cataclysm, having trip file because of women's offenses, yeah. But I would say that Baron's death was one of the most badass in the game. Yeah, it was. He's like the only person to 1v1 to Fel Reaver? Yeah, exactly. So I would say that, yeah, it'd probably either be Varian or Sarfang. I think that no shot it would be Garrosh. Like, I still think Garrosh is the best war chief, like, absolutely. But he's not the best hand-to-hand fighter. Absolutely not. I think Thrall in his prime would beat the shit out of Garrosh. It would not even be close.
What can I do for you?
Defiance stock.
Go with honor, friend.
Oh fuck, I gotta go all the way over there. What about Arthas? Arthas is a paladin.
You need something?
It's like, think about it like
See you
this.
around.
Like whenever Arthas became a DK,
For the Alliance.
whenever Arthas became a DK, he was able to fight Illidan. I think that we can all
Well
agree
met.
that
See you around.
there is basically no character in the entire lore of the game that could even come close to Illidan,
How
minus
are
like
you?
4 or 5 guys.
See you around.
And so, like,
Hello.
obviously having like the
Farewell.
magic and stuff like that would be like an empowering thing. Gul'dan, Illidan killed Gul'dan. Well, no, he didn't kill Gul'dan twice. Consumed his soul twice, or skull twice. Stalin family reign. Okay. Now we gotta do Stalin. Malfurion or Medivh. Yeah, I think Medivh, Malfurion is probably on the same level as Illidan. I think in a 1v1, Illidan would probably beat Malfurion. But that's, I mean, I think Malfurion is more powerful than Illidan, but Illidan would probably win a fight. What the fuck is this? Why? Because Illidan is willing to, Illidan would both expect and also use like cheap and underhanded tactics in a way that Malfurion would not. That's what I would say. Khadgar versus Illidan? It's probably about the same. Any means necessary. Yep. I mean, that's that is Illidan, right? That's his main thing. Tyrande versus Illidan, though, would be interesting, though. I think Illidan's, like, infinitely stronger than Tyrande. Illidan's just a better fighter. Yeah, I mean, you've got to keep in mind, like, Illidan squared up against Kil'jaeden, right? Kil'jaeden, who is, like, fucking using, like, he's on fucking steroids from Sargeras. He's the commander of the Burning Legion. Like, this guy is just a fucking badass. And, you know, Illidan went up against him. And so I would say that Illidan would 100% be able to deal with, what's his name? Whoever I was talking about, I forgot. Illidan versus Ashara. I feel like Illidan's probably stronger than Ashara. It's hard to say. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Maybe, maybe not. Because like N'Zoth, the thing is, like, N'Zoth is obviously more powerful than any of them. And so he was empowering Ashara, so it's like, how do you really say? Where the fuck is, do I have to wait for this guy to spawn? Like, fuck. Do you think Arthas got lucky when he beat Illidan? Illidan, it's in the lore that Illidan was fucking around during the fight. And he just made a mistake. So, like, if Illidan was actually trying, that, he would have beat Arthas. Illidan underestimated Arthas, that's why he lost. Yeah, exactly. 20% of strength when you fought Arthas? Yeah, exactly. Sure, sure. Well, I'm just saying this is the lore. I mean, like, I don't care. Like, I'm just saying this is what they said about the game. Arthas is even weaker in that mission. It's hard to say. What about Hellscream? I don't think either one of them are like really that powerful. Yeah, like I don't think like the most powerful orc is probably Gul'dan. If I had to think of like, it probably would be Gul'dan. Gul'dan or Ner'zhul. Because I mean Ner'zhul became the Lich King, so like I think Ner'zhul probably would be more powerful than Gul'dan because he was the Lich King. Ner'zhul's a little bitch. Gul'dan would wipe the floor with him. I kind of feel that way too. Like in terms of like without, like at their most powerful, I think Ner'zhul was more powerful than Gul'dan. But in terms of like just their pure ability as, you know, shamans or warlocks, then yeah, Gul'dan's definitely. It's not even close. Where's Medivh in comparison? Medivh, I think, would be... I would say Medivh would be more powerful than really any of them. Yeah, I would say. Because, like, not only was Medivh very powerful, but he was, like, empowered with, like, Atiesh, and also, like, with being the Guardian of Tirisfal. And on top of that, he also had, like, Sargeras' essence inside of him, which probably made him more powerful, too. Like, Khadgar beat Medivh, not because Khadgar is more powerful than Medivh, but because he was just more crafty and, like, smarter. And he outmaneuvered him. Starfang being Malfurion BFA patch was poor writing? No, I don't think so. And I think that's a good example of, like, what I was saying before about how Malfurion would lose a fight against Illidan. Is, like, Illidan would never let somebody stab him in the back. Because he would be expecting that. Malfurion, it never even occurred to him.
You need something?
Okay. Wow, that's a lot better than mine.
Go with honor, friend.
Nice, I'm level 30 too. Fuck yeah. Okay, we'll do this and a couple more, and then I want to go get training. Archimonde vetted Mount Hyjal. Medivh was ready to take him on, and the whole Scourge if the alliance failed due to his power. I don't think Malfurion. I don't think Medivh could have beaten Archimonde. Like maybe it's very hard to say. Like I don't know. Because Archimonde is like a fucking, like, intergalactic demon, like, overlord. Gul'dan versus Medivh? No. Medivh is way more powerful than Gul'dan. Isn't Aman'Thul the technically strongest character? Well, Aman'Thul's a Titan, right? So, like, there's, like, no, like, there's no being on Azeroth that could even come close to that. Yeah, there's no comparison. It's just not the same thing. Sargeras is stronger? Yeah, but like Sargeras isn't on Azeroth. That's what I was saying. Ashara stronger than all of them? No, I think Ashara... I think Medivh would be stronger than Ashara. I would assume. You gonna hit 80 on Fresh server? I don't know yet. Medivh would destroy Argamon. Egwene destroyed Sargeras' avatar and she was barely stronger than Medivh. Yeah, I mean, she did destroy Sargeras's avatar. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sargeras planned to lose? Did he actually plan to lose? I didn't even know that. Sargeras wanted to destroy the Avatar so he could infect her pregnancy? I didn't know. I didn't know that, actually. But you've got to keep in mind, like, Sargeras is, he's like a Titan, right? He can cut the entire Earth in half. I mean, it's not really much of a comparison. Okay, so I have to go back over there. Hey, Titan level bosses, hope they'll take us back there. Yeah, it's kind of hard to really understand what's going on, right? Because it's kind of the same thing. Like somebody like think about like in like Marvel, right? You have like Thanos. Thanos is like, he's like Archimonde or Kill Jaden, right? But you have like other power levels with like Galactus is like Sargeras. And it's like you can't really have a character like that exist in the story because nothing can really beat him, right? I mean, it's unrealistic that you're going to have something that could beat him. I know there's things that are more powerful than Galactus in the MCU and like the extended universe. Yes, there are, but there's like 5 of them, right? And that's it. And like also all of those other things are just different levels of like cosmic abstractions. They're not like real things. And so, yeah, that's kind of the way that I look at a lot of those, like, kind of cosmic threat level, like, characters, is that it becomes so abstract from what the human perception of struggle is, that the, like, overcoming something like that is not as satisfying. Because it's just so far beyond what anybody could imagine naturally. What about Lord of the Rings? I mean, I think Lord of the Rings has kind of some of the same types of things, but it's not as it's not as extreme. You got all his info from the WoW books, and just playing the game over years. The Titans in WoW were literally ripped from Lord of the Rings? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And I mean, like, god pantheons are not... They're not a new idea. There are a lot of stories that have pantheons of gods. Is it in here? I guess it is. Oh, he's right over there. I wasn't even paying attention. Would any dragon aspects be able to womp up on Hellscream or Varian? Oh yeah, the dragons are like way more powerful than them.
Be careful.
I would say, like I think probably obviously most powerful dragon would be Galakrond, and then under that would be Deathwing. And then I would say every other dragon besides that are like notable and measurable levels below them. Chromatus? Chromatus wasn't really a dragon. Did Chromatus even have wings? Yeah, I don't remember. Sindragosa? Sindragosa was just like a random blue dragon that got killed in Warcraft 3. It's not really much of a big deal. Oh, this is five-headed dragon. Chromagus is what you're thinking of? No, I didn't know. I know it was a Hydra. Ostraza was as strong as Neltharion before he became Deathwing. My understanding is that even then Deathwing was Neltharion was more powerful. I don't know though. Saffron got killed in Warcraft 3, not Sintragosa. I thought they both did, actually. Joker's about the dang 70s, been up for 41 hours. Holy shit, that's a long time. God damn. Okay, so I guess we'll do this. In just a few minutes, we're gonna go and watch some videos. I wanted to wrap everything up to where it seemed like a good time to just take a little bit of a break, and we'll unbox. Let's unbox the PC. I guess I just unbox the PC first.
Hey there.
Yeah, after like I kind of get through with like this goose chase, we'll do that first. Deathwing actually got weakened by the corrupting. That's why he has metal plates to keep himself from tearing apart. I mean, that doesn't really make sense, right? He's like so bursting with power that he needs metal plates to keep him from tearing apart, but it makes him weaker. I don't think that really makes sense. You look malnourished? I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm chilling. Okay, and this is where I have to fight these two guys, right? Yeah, it is.
Talk to me. Be good.
Okay. Obviously, not a big deal. Oh wait, it's already over. Okay.
Here there.
And what is it, fat who's malnourished? Yeah.
How are you?
Oh my god, I just got so many of these. You finished with your teeth? Not yet, no. I'm almost done. No, you're not. Good. I'm gonna psychoanalyze you. Give you health advice? Yeah, true. Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of opinions about that kind of stuff.
With you.
Islander.
For the Alliance. What can I do for you?
Okay, so obviously, oh, Thunderclap. That's actually really big. What's mine now? So it's 30 more damage to Thunderclap. Cleave, that's really big too. Shield Wall, they don't really care about that. Revenge is 34, and then I get Shield Slam at 40. That's good. I don't really use Charge, and I guess I can just buy Rend. Fury, Intimidating Shout. I don't really care about that either. What do you think it's on starting gear for Wrath of the Lich King? Boosted starting gear? I don't care. Doesn't matter. You gonna finish Arcane? Yeah, I will. Okay. Care about Shield Wall? You don't have some Orbiter Healer? No, you don't. You don't need to use Shield Wall. If you need to use Shield Wall all the time, you're bad. Just be good. Be good and not bad, and you'll be fine. Problem solved. Too many people are bad and they're not good, and that causes them to just be bad. Did you unbox your PC yet? Not yet. I'm about to. Okay.
See you later.
Michael in the wetlands. All right, we're good. We are good. All right, so let's finish all this up. And what are these? All right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and then we will do the PC unboxing. Give me 1 second. All right. Give me a second and I'll get everything ready. And we will do this. We're ready? Can y'all hear me? Make sure I get out of there. Okay, I'm gonna move inside of here first. What's this quest?
Well met.
Oh! Wow,
Light bless you.
Nice. Cool, okay. Alright, so we've got that, and let me make sure I've got everything else ready. Okay. Should I turn this off? Okay. Gentlemen, today we have something special to do. I guess I'll just make